Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chelsea if this is your very first time watching, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I eat in a day. Now here lately I've been trying to eat a little bit healthier, and I find when I cook from home then the meals are a lot healthier versus eating out. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. So if you guys are interested in watching this video, then definitely stay tuned. And also, if you're not subscribed, then what are you waiting for? You might as well go ahead and subscribe and become part of the family. Alrighty, let's get into this video. So before I start any cooking for the morning, I first like to take my daily vitamins. And one vitamin that I love is this One A Day Women's Vitamin, and also this Women's Care Probiotic. Now this probiotic is from Renew Life, and I get it from Walmart for a reasonable price. And I really feel like every woman should have a good probiotic. So this one I definitely recommend if you don't have one already. So we are going to kick this thing off by making the most important meal of the day, which is breakfast. But I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I am not much of a breakfast person. I'm more of a brunch type of girl because I don't like to eat early in the morning. I usually don't get hungry till around 11 or 12 o'clock. So what I'm going to be making is an avocado toast along with some eggs. And first I'm going to start by rinsing off all of the ingredients and go ahead and cutting up my produce before I do any type of cooking. Next, I'm going to toast my bread, and the type of bread that I use is just regular sourdough bread. I got this from Kroger, but you can literally use any type of bread, but I personally recommend either sourdough or 100% wheat bread. So I'm just going to go in and spray each side of the bread with some olive oil, and we are going to toast it on the stove because your girl does not have a toaster, but this is how we're going to get it done. Okay, so while my bread is toasting and doing its thing, I'm going to go ahead and start cooking my eggs. And I literally only use one seasoning when I'm cooking my eggs, and that is the Badia Complete seasoning. You guys, this seasoning is so flavorful. If you do not have it, you need to go grab it. This is like an essential in your seasoning cabinet for sure. I have not always been a big fan of eggs, but the older that I get, I try to at least make myself eat them in the way that I like because they are packed with protein. And I found that I like to make them over easy. And so what I'm doing here is just adding a little bit of water just to try to get the steam going. And I'm going to put a lid over that and cook it for additional 2 minutes. So after the bread is toasted to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and add all of the ingredients together. And first, what you're going to see me doing is just spreading out the avocado. And then I'm going to go in with some feta cheese. And I'm going to do extra feta cheese because I love the taste of it. And then I'm going to add cherry tomatoes, a little bit of lemon juice, some red pepper flakes, and a drizzle of honey. And just like that, breakfast is served. And you guys, this looks so good. If you have not tried your avocado toast like this, definitely give it a try. And also down in the comments, let me know how you guys prefer your avocado toast. So what I'm going to be making for lunch is the hot girl salad. And if you guys don't know what this is, you definitely need to go over to TikTok and search it up, and you will find so many videos on how to make this salad, or you can just keep watching and I'm going to show you step by step how to make it as well. So as you guys can see, I started off by boiling some water, and that's because this recipe consists of hard-boiled eggs, and I'm only going to do one because, like I said, I am not a big fan of eggs. And then I'm going to start by cutting up my produce, and that's going to include cucumber, a red and a green bell pepper, and a half of a red onion. So after chopping everything up, I'm going to go ahead and add it all into a bowl and just give that a good mix. And by this time, your hard-boiled eggs should be done. So I'm just going to take that out and place it in a bowl of ice cold water. This is done to make it super easy to peel. So next I'm going to season my vegetables, and I'm just going to be using some garlic powder, some paprika, and some black pepper. Now this recipe also called for sunflower seeds, but when I did my pickup order from Kroger, they did not have any, so I just omitted that ingredient altogether. But feel free to add any type of nuts or seeds that you may want to this recipe. So for the last step, you're just going to add this zesty Italian salad dressing. And for this, there's not a certain amount that you can add. You can just add how much you desire. And honestly, this was my first time trying this recipe. And you guys, you would be a little bit surprised that this actually was super delicious. And so I just added a good amount of that salad dressing, gave it a little mix. And then at the end, I just added my eggs to the side because I didn't want those to get soggy. But this was the finished product and it was actually really good. Now we are on to dinner and I'm going to be cooking some garlic butter salmon along with some baked asparagus and brown rice. And right here what you see me doing is just washing off the asparagus. Since I'm just cooking for myself, I'm not going to use this whole bunch, but I'm going to start by rinsing that off and then I'm going to cut off the ends. So one thing that I recommend doing is lining a baking sheet with aluminum foil, and then I'm just going to spread the asparagus out. You definitely don't want them stacked on top of each other. And then I'm going to spray them down really well with olive oil, and then I'm going to add some Badia Complete seasoning, some garlic powder, along with some Parmesan cheese. So after placing the asparagus in the oven at 425 degrees, next we are going to move on to our salmon. And this is a big piece of salmon, so I'm going to cut that down into about 4 equal pieces, and I'm only going to cook 2. Now this salmon did come with the skin still attached, and some people like eating the skin, but me personally, I don't like cooking it with the skin on. So I found this little hack from TikTok to where you just pour boiling water over the salmon, and that way it loosens the skin up to where it's easier to peel off. Now, one thing that I did learn from doing this, you definitely don't want to drench the salmon in the boiling water because this will par cook the salmon and you don't want that. But just briefly wet the skin and that way it will be easier to peel off. After seasoning the salmon to your liking, then we are going to pop these babies into the air fryer. Yes, I said the air fryer. And you're just going to coat the pan with some olive oil and you're going to set the temperature to about 400 degrees and you're going to let it cook for 10 minutes. Next, I'm going to prepare the garlic butter sauce, and all you're going to need is some salted butter, some minced garlic, and some parsley. And you're just going to put that in a microwave until everything melts together. After about 10 minutes in the air fryer, this is how your salmon should look, and it looks so good. Oh my gosh. So I put everything on the plate and I'm just gonna pour that garlic butter sauce all over the salmon. And this is the finished product, you guys. I didn't show you how I cook minute rice because I mean, come on now, it's just minute rice, but everything was so delicious. I mean, just chef's kiss to myself. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. Now, these are the meals that is going to get your waist snatched. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And also, if you tried any of these recipes, let me know down below. And also subscribe if you have not already. So until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.